controversial businessman Ben Gethi was today hard-pressed to explain how his two bank accounts received huge sums of money, which were promptly withdrawn. Gethi was linked to the irregular payments of 791 million shillings from the National Youth Service, was also unable to explain the source of the money. As KTN's Chris Thairo now reports, Gethi claims he was used as a scapegoat.
I, Benson Gethi Wangoi, do swear that
31-year-old controversial businessman Ben Gethi, who has been accused of being the biggest beneficiary of the irregular payments of 791 million shillings at the NYS, finally appeared before the Public Accounts Committee in the National Assembly to shed more light on how his companies benefited from the scam. But from the onset, Gethi, who is said to be a billionaire, could not explain how his company accounts received millions of shillings in a span of 2 days.
On the 11th of March, the State Department of Planning deposited 36 million shillings, 750. The same date, the State Department of Planning deposited another 37 million 800. The same date, the same department deposited 38 million shillings. The same day, those are 3 transactions. And on the same day, 11 million, on the 11th March, which you deposited 20 million shillings, a cash withdrawal is done of 20 million shillings. From the same branch. The same branch.
deposit that is done 50 minutes earlier or 40, then in between you find other transactions. How did it, there is a deposit that happened 50 minutes and then you come and withdraw. How did you end up withdrawing 50 minutes later and then depositing, going back in time and depositing my money?
The 791 was irregularly earned for works that were done by the NYS. Somebody was paid for it, and that somebody withdrew those monies, and that money went up in the air.
I have other private businesses. That's why you don't find my money sitting in the bank. We have other investments going on. You see that I'm even trying to support a lady here to also be self-reliant.
Despite the members insisting on the source of his wealth, Gethi remained evasive.
Received payment from NYS, right, for the entire period, and it's a lot of money, it's millions. They're coming a lot of money, 13 million, 14 million, 30 million.
We have withdrawals from our companies that can show that we can afford more money than that, and we've been withdrawing before. I've attached the statements.
We said the manner in which the gentleman is behaving is preparing us to evade and run away from what we are looking for. We can't waste time since morning here and then deal with somebody who is taking us for a ride, Mr. Chairman.
You own the 2 companies.
Yes.
You deposited 80 million shillings cash. Where did you get the 80 million shillings?
From my businesses.
In 2 days?
Here.
2 days.
Which business? Do you have other business apart from?
Seeing, yes, I do, and I said I will not come on, but I'm ready for the committee, not on record because it's not part of 791.
Although he revealed that his company received 500 million shillings for supplying fuel and lubricants to NYS, a tender which he claims he won free and square, Gethi claimed that he was being used as a sacrificial lamb, naming former Devolution Cabinet Secretary Anne Waiguru and the Director of Public Prosecutions, Keriako Tobiko.
So you are a sacrificial lamb to save who? Because that's what you told us all along. It looks like even Mugwanja's investigations were tailored to achieve a certain purpose.
You want to know why will Waiguru be involved in an investigation? Why did we have this confidential report directed to Waiguru? Yeah, and explaining how Ben is coming in. If you look at where Ben is coming in, I'm only told he received money. He's the main. They start with the mastermind, then they don't show how masterminded. I'm able to show from the 791 there is really no case.
And forget about telling me you are a young man making money. There's no money you are making. You was just stealing from the taxpayers' coffers.
When you see money coming, doesn't mean that is profit. It might also be a loan or withdrawal from a past withdrawal.
According to Gethi, his accounts are yet to be frozen despite an earlier claim by the Assets Recovery Agency. Controversial businessman Ben Gethi, who is out on a cash bail of 3 million shillings, will now be expected to appear yet again on Monday to shed more light on whether his companies benefited from the 791 million shillings or else be declared a hostile witness. Chris Dairo, KTN News.